You ever watch a movie and the actor starts crying, you're like, how in the hell do they do that? Or they cry a bunch of times throughout the film. How do they do that? Let's talk about this, okay? My name's Jim Jarrett. I'm your personal private acting coach. And my goal is to turn you not from an actor, but into a working actor. And this information today I know will help you, so let's do this. So how do you cry on command, right? How do you do that? Well, there's a couple ways. First of all, you have talent. Now, what's talent? Highly sensitive human being is an enormous talent for an actor because that means you're sensitive to whatever's happening, to what's being said to you, what the circumstances, and a developed imagination is part of that talent because it's all make-believe. You're not really dying. You're not really my sister. All this is make-believe. But man, when you're imaginative and present and you're sensitive and present, then all of a sudden those sensitivities start to be able to come forth. This is one of the cornerstones of the Meisner technique. It'll never be about the Meisner technique, but I'm just telling you, this is what our training is all about, is developing our imaginations and our sensitivities so that we can have any truthful reaction, not just tears, but anger and rage or whatever the frick is required in that moment. And it's not played or faked. It's real. You earn it. How do you cry in the middle of the scene? Sanford Meisner used to say, you earn it. Now that's all about craft. So there's the other way. You'd actually have to be incredibly well trained to stop trying to go after emotion, but just trust and do the work so that the emotion's bubbling underneath. Sandy would say it's the life underneath the words. It's the life the audience never sees, they'll just feel. So that's craft, and that's a whole other conversation and topic. The other way for an actor to cry on demand is just being a highly sensitive human being just naturally. And I had a student in my class with Sanford Meisner. Her name was Marjorie. But she was beautifully sensitivity, and she used to get teased for it by other classmates. So she just was very sensitive, and you probably can relate. Maybe you're a very sensitive human being. And so in which case that will be an asset from the craft of acting. You can be a little tough in life sometimes as life's kicking our ass. And that leads to another good one, which is a lot of people, they're sensitive. It's just all walled off. Life's been tough. So they put a wall around their heart. So ready? Therapy or whatever in the hell you can do to open up your heart. And start feeling again, start caring again. This is a big one, guys. It's a big one about how to cry on command. People sometimes can't forget command. They can't even cry in life in a moment when a semi-sensitive human being would have something going on because they're so stoic and in control. And these are not good qualities for an actor, I can tell you that. So whatever you need to do to open up your instrument is key. And at some point, the director, they need you to cry. They need you because the person has to say, stop crying, come on, it's okay. The dialogue has to support that. And the person's just sitting there and they're not crying. Then guess what, ready? This makes me physically ill, but here it is. You gotta fake it. When you get shot in a movie, you're not really dying. You could say, I'm faking it. What you're doing, they're called impediments. And what you really are doing is just giving yourself over and committing to what it is you need to do. I'm dying or I'm crying. And it's an element that as actors, I come from the training about truth. I want to earn it, but if it's needed and it can't be, then I've got to be able to give that director something that they can work with. All students in class, they'll start quote unquote crying. They're faking, I can tell. And at the height of their going, I'll stop the work because I know they're faking it. And I'll walk up, there's not a tear in their eye. And so they're playing the emotion. Now, again, they're doing it really well, by the way. And if this was a film, the director would say, beautiful, I got what I need. I'm just trying to, in the training of the Meisner technique, we don't act, we don't fake, we don't push. So you don't want to violate that in there. But in the real world professional set, that's what you must do. That's what you've got to do. There it is. There's no way around it. Okay? That's how you do it. You either have it or you fake it. That's how you cry on cue on demand. I hope this helps. I hope it does. My name is Jim Jarrett. And again, there's all kinds of other videos to help you down below, all kinds of topics. Subscribe, follow, do all the things you know to do to help others. That's really what we'd like to try to do in building this community. So I greatly appreciate if you'd share this with somebody that would appreciate it. It really helps us get louder and help more people. And that's really what I want to do. But most of all, I want to help you. I don't want you to be an actor. I want you to be a working actor. And I do know this, if you quit, it's over. Don't quit.